Kiritain sumigairo kara.
Switching. All right. What's up, everyone? We got the whole band here for once.
Whole squad. What's going
Everybody is here.
Squad up.
So we just released Carcosa. We released Carcosa. Yeah, we just released Anthology. Hopefully, y'all have listened to it. If you haven't already, though, even better, perhaps, because we're going to go through the entire album today, track by track, and talk about each song. Please let us know in the chat if you can hear all of us good, because we're all sharing one mic. It's a little bit ghetto of a setup, but we try in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll just go straight into the first track. So the first track on the album is called Excerpt. It's like a little, just an intro. It's about 40 seconds, so we'll be back in a couple seconds.
We'll be back in 39 seconds.
All right, enjoy.
Let's go.
So that's the first track.
That's pretty much the hardest drum part we've ever written.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on
there. A lot
there.
of takes for that, actually.
Tons of stuff going on there.
Challenging to learn, really.
Yeah.
Anybody?
I don't even think we can ever play that live.
No, we never will. Anybody who follows me, I posted the clip of that ages ago. Probably like before we even wrote Hypnos. I was just fucking around. And fun fact, no part of that except for my vocals is real. Those are all programmed acoustics.
Mm-hmm.
I know the drums sound real.
Is there drums in there?
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
It's like, what do you? Yeah.
No,
everything that's happening.
The acoustic guitar, though.
Yeah, the acoustic guitar is MIDI programmed.
Yeah.
I just did that because no reason.
Cool. What about the lyrics? What are they about? Tell the people.
So it's called Excerpt because it's literally the excerpt for the H.P. Lovecraft story called Hypnos. When you read the actual story, that is what is at the top of the page before the story is even started. So it's literally verbatim from that.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Wait, when you read the story.
So you know how like there's a prelude before most stories? There's like a little...
Yes.
Have you ever read a book before?
How is there music?
There isn't.
What? Oh, I thought you were talking about the guitar.
What are you talking about?
I thought you were talking about the guitar.
No!
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the guitar pattern. I was like, what the fuck? Is it written like the sheet music at the top of the fucking book?
And the sheet music on...
It's fucking...
And I just took get like
Is there like braille? Like
just like plagiarize the whole thing? Like
that's why
This shit is just all clipping, like so fucking loud.
I'm in this band. By the
holy
way.
Oh my
shit,
God.
man! No, not the music, the fucking words.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck, dude.
Forever Marked asked what Lovecraft story though, and it was called Hypnos.
It's called Hypnos.
Which is the next track, so we'll move on to that. Have you read a book before? Fuck. This is a great start. I love this.
It's funny because as I was saying that, I was like, oh, he's talking about the name of the song.
Hypnos?
No.
Jesus Christ. Let's just move on. Let's move past it.
Dude, holy
Alright.
shit.
Okay.
Hypnos.
Speaking of Hypnos is how I was going to transition to this. The next song is called Hypnos, so let's take a listen to that. Holy
shit.
Alright, so that was Hypnos. We spent that entire time just laughing about the stupid shit we said earlier, but I hope you guys liked the song. Someone asked real quick before we move on to the explanation if we would release guitar tabs. Yeah, we probably will. We've released tabs for everything on the Absent EP, and we have everything tabbed basically for all of our music, because that's how we learn it anyway. So yes, we probably will. But with that being said, let's talk a bit about Hypnos. Hopefully you guys liked the song. Let's do lyrics first, perhaps. Johnny, if you want to jump into that.
So, just following the trend of excerpt, the song Hypnos is about the H.P. Lovecraft story Hypnos. It's a really trippy story. I mean, I think he wrote all those short stories in like 1923, so they're really old. So at the time, he was like a crazy author writing wild shit that people were like, what the fuck? But yeah,
people thought he was fucking insane.
he was insane. Yeah,
I mean, his shit is pretty crazy, I must
so
say.
this whole story is about him basically tripping on hallucinogenics, thinking that he was with this person this whole time, and they were talking about crazy shit, the universe, life and death. And then at the end of the story, it's revealed that he was just tripping on drugs, and
Spoilers,
oh, sorry, whatever. It's in the song.
It's only been out 90 years.
And at the end of the story, he comes to realize that that person never existed, but the person that he manifested inside of his head was the bust of Hypnos, which is a Greek god from the Iliad, who is the god of sleep. It's a crazy fucking story. I highly recommend reading it, but all of the lyrics are about it.
Also, the front cover of Anthology, which you can see right there, is a portrait of Hypnos done by Loud Sonic, who does most of all of our album artwork.
Shout out Loud Sonic.
Shout out to Loud
Shout out
Sonic, indeed. Yeah, so as for the actual song itself, this one is probably like the lowest thing that we do. I think like that first breakdown goes to double drop A, which we kind of just threw in there because fuck it, why not? It sounded cool. This was like the only one of the new songs that the three of us wrote together, which was cool. It was like panic written. We did it all in like fucking 3 days at the very, very deadline of this album, so it almost wasn't on it. It's personally my favorite track, and I'm super glad we were able to pull it off in time and have it be added. Yeah.
We did an interview today when we talked about it, but it did take us like 3 days to fully complete the song. We wrote all of the bulk of the guitars at Banna's place. I restructured it and added the breakdown at mine, and then we went to Cooper's place and completed all of the orchestral and electronic stuff.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, and yeah, we had to finish it in a really short period of time.
Our silly deadlines that I put on the band. What's up? What you laughing about?
Somebody said, Bana, you got a fucking eyeball on your mouth.
Yeah, I know.
And every so often they'll like line up with your eye socket. And
line it up with your eye socket.
No, the other
way. Other eye.
No. Look
He
a
looks
different
like
direction.
Magusta or whatever the fuck that
He
name
looked like
is.
the fucking dude from Harry Potter.
Oh, Mad Eye movie? Yeah.
Wow, what a weird...
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What else was there about Hypnos? Was there
Anything else we should talk about?
I remember, okay, you know the breakdown, you're like, oh, we just did the A thing. Do you remember what I originally wrote?
Yeah, it was way weirder. I just
fucked.
changed it because I was like, this is fucked. Like, there's no way we can do that.
Yeah, it was just like O's and then just weird squiggly shit
Yeah.
that made no sense.
It was like a...
Andrew got rid of it.
Yeah, I was like, no, we're not doing that. We're doing double drop A. Fuck it.
Now we can do a redux of that version too.
Oh my
Just
God.
that, yeah, no.
Dude from Harry Potter, for sure.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the world, Frankie Palmieri is watching this live stream and plotting to break up this band now.
What?
I don't really understand what that's supposed to mean.
Frankie?
I wanna watch you suck.
All right, so we'll move on. Jordan says lower than Akuma. It's the same
tuning.
same lowness as
That's a fucking
Akuma.
low song.
Brad in the chat. Epic.
Brad.
Brad.
Brad in the chat.
Howie's here.
Brad.
We got Howie from
What up,
Within
Howie?
Destruction. What's
Howie?
up, y'all?
Shout out, homies.
It's about the Pokemon. There's a Pokemon called Hypnos, by the way.
Is there? Oh, what does he do? Make people fall asleep? Is that what he does?
Maybe it's
Yeah.
based off of H.P. Lovecraft too. Oh my god.
Oh, no, it would be the...
Do you think
Probably
like,
Iliad.
do you think he wrote those stories knowing that like we were gonna write sick deathcore about it?
Definitely.
Probably,
Definitely.
He's probably a big deathcore guy, hey?
He probably was.
H.P. Lovecraft
yeah.
was definitely tuning low.
I always thought he'd be more of a new metal guy.
Could you imagine being that dude, like being H.P. Lovecraft, writing this crazy, serious, like nihilistic, crazy shit, and then just he goes to the jazz club and just like bebops. He's just like skip it up, and he's just like,
I'm really angry.
Life
Life
is
is the
a
heaviest
construct.
music, and it's just fucking like Elvis. Like,
dude, Elvis was not even.
Brad says we are never doing a Redux again ever. We agree. This was
You
very
got
hard
it right,
to do.
Brad. So enjoy it while you we did it.
Yeah. So, with that being said, we'll move on to the next one. The next song is called Decensus. This also includes Spiral because the video we did just has both combined and we just didn't tell anyone. So this is Decensus and Spiral.
Fucking got ya.
Gotcha. Let's check it out. Okay, so that was Decensus and Spiral. Insane drop tune incoming. Maybe on the next song. Yeah, so real quick, we'll answer some questions before we talk about the song. So we saw someone ask if there are any songs not in drop E. Every song is in drop E, but 3 of them do like a drop tune thing. So the one we just played, Decensus, the very end of the song goes to drop A sharp, or double drop A sharp, I guess. So it goes down -4, I think that would be. And then the previous one, Hypnos, goes to double drop A, and Our Scars does that as well. And then, was there any other questions we wanted to answer?
Somebody asked something about if you used an
Evertune. We did for...
All of it.
No. Oh, yeah, we did actually.
Yeah, because the Solar has it too.
So all of the absent songs were done using a Solar H-string with an Evertune, and then all of the new songs were done using the Aristides with the Evertune. So, yeah, we did.
Yep.
It's actually all recorded using that little guitar right there.
Yeah, this guy right here.
That's what I recorded excerpt on.
It was recorded in drop.
It just...
God,
amazing.
Very good.
yeah, how he says,
I set that up.
goddamn the synth work on these tracks.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, homie. Appreciate that.
That is cool. Every round.
Much love.
Yeah, Koopy.
Yeah, so while talking about the synths, why don't we talk about the song? And by we, I mean you.
Cooper.
Yeah, so I guess I'll start this off. So Decensus was originally based on a movie called Saint Maud. I wrote it instrumentally, kind of with like a vibe in mind of the movie. There was like this clip in the movie where there's like some red lights and this very like dark lit room where she has like a crazy traumatic incident. So I kind of thought of like, you know, I don't know, other aesthetics with like red flashing lights. And I tried to incorporate that in the song, just like this like emergency kind of feeling throughout. And that's kind of what I came up with.
Yeah, I think what Cooper had in mind when he sent the instrumental and like his inspiration behind it definitely suited like what he sent us. Because like I watched the film on Cooper's recommendation because I wanted to use it for inspiration for lyrics, and I had never seen the film, and it definitely matched what Cooper had in mind. And yeah, that movie is pretty crazy. And I once again, that the kind of theme across Anthology for these new songs is like I take dialogue from the films and incorporate them into the songs. And we used a sample in this song too. Fuck, we're
yeah, the Gaga blah blah blah, whatever the fuck she says.
So
what? Gaga like
context for that. The sample at the end of the song is actually saying "Glory to God," which is an interesting sample, but it's like in the context of the song with the actual themes that the lyrics are about, it does make sense because you can explain.
A lot of people thought we were a Christian band for this one, and
as soon as
anti-Christian.
As soon as I wrote like the song and like did the the whole lyrics and all that shit, I was like, people are gonna think we're a Christian band. Like out of context, if you just read it and you didn't know who we were or whatever, you might think that we were. But like, it's not a Christian song at all. If you understand the context of the film. And then also just like...
Well, you don't even need to understand the context. You call God an omnipotent sociopath. Yeah. So I feel like it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I think it is too, but some people sometimes don't think that. So.
By the way, I love everyone saying drop in like different ways. That's fucking hilarious. Do you see this? Are you looking at it? That's really funny.
I'm exposing you on my Instagram story currently.
Oh, great. You killed him. You killed him. He's dead now.
That one is so good.
Has anybody done it with like the little fucking like the little like?
Dude, that's what I'm looking at right there.
Yeah, I'm looking at like the red O and
drop.
One sec, let me pull this up. All right, so next up we got Vermin. So y'all probably heard this recently because it just came out last week. Somebody said that that's the best epilepsy thing they've ever seen. Well, this one is even worse, so I'm sorry about that.
This one's literally like your TV as a child coming to life with a bunch of ugly, scary dudes yelling at you. That's basically what it is.
All right, so with that being said, this is Vermin.
That was the take where I didn't lose my thumb. I wanted to actually try and pause that and see if I can find my...
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm talking about the video.
Like mid-sentence. All right.
I don't care.
So that was Vermin. We saw a bunch of cool comments and questions on that, so we'll answer those real quick. Where are we here? So this is the one that maybe you can answer again, Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
How much of the album was inspired by Junji Ito? I don't know if any was, but I just thought you might want to check.
Not a whole lot. There's like a little reference in Descensus because we have like the spiral shirts, which are like a downward spiral kind of thing, and that's what the song's about. But not much more than that, unfortunately. Maybe moving forward, we'll do some stuff.
Yeah, and then a bunch of people said kitty time, which is really funny.
Yeah.
The sample definitely does not say kitty time, but I can kind of hear it now.
I can hear it now that people mention.
What does it actually say again?
It says, "I have vermin to kill" in Japanese.
There you go.
So, like, if you watch Kill Bill, there's a scene with Hattori Hondo, who's the guy who makes the sword. It's like that whole intro thing where they're talking to each other. And, Uma Thurman is like, "Yo, I need a fucking sword." And he's like, "Why do you need it?" basically. Or like, "Why do you need Japanese steel?" And she's like, "Because I have vermin to kill." So it doesn't say kitty time. But I like kitties. We talked about this.
Yeah.
What if it was like one of those like tattoo shop bad Japanese translations and it actually
God.
in Japanese says something
kitty
like
time?
kitty time?
I mean, I would be thoroughly surprised, but I'm pretty sure
It definitely
Quentin
does
Tarantino
not.
does his
Yeah.
fucking research. So
Joshua says, loves that the dissonance of the music matches the music video. Thank you for that.
thank Patrick for that.
Speaking of the music video, real quick, I just want to mention as well, this music video was actually shot in my parents' garage. We just bought like a $90 roll of green screen paper and just taped the entire garage full of green paper. What the fuck is he doing?
It's getting pizza.
Oh, pizza? Hell yeah. So it was actually all shot by ourselves in my garage, or my parents' garage rather. And then we sent all the footage to Patrick Lawler, and he edited it all remotely. So let me just show you guys what that looks like real quick. Okay, so just really wanted to give Patrick Lawler a shout out. Go follow him on Instagram because that shit is insane to me, and I don't know how the fuck he did that. It's literally an art form.
We literally just danced around in front of a green screen and he made it look crazy.
He made it look really cool. And yeah, like we're never actually in a shot at the same time.
No,
It's
we
like,
actually filmed on separate days.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he made it look like we were all there. It was super cool.
What happened, Travis?
I hurt my thumb really bad on that one. At the end of the song, like, I fucking,
Oh, yeah.
I went to choke my cymbal, and it's like the thinnest cymbal I own, and I just fucking jammed my ride cymbal up in my, we have footage of that
I
somewhere.
definitely have a behind the scenes
Yeah, we'll have to
thing of
upload that at
that.
some point. It sucked. It sucked
It
a
was
lot.
pretty brutal.
And we, also speaking of brutal things in that song, we shot a drum playthrough through that's not out yet. And it was in my studio, which doesn't have any air conditioning. And then, of course, we wear the tracksuits and the whole thing. And by coincidence, I mean, we had booked that date like a month before we did it to get everybody together. And it turned out to be the hottest day in the history of Canada ever.
Literally.
Literally the hottest day that has ever happened in Canada in the history of the country. And it sucked.
It was
That's gonna be a very wet looking video, so watch out for that.
Yeah, big time.
So what else did we want to mention here? Oh yeah, a couple
Some other questions?
Well, David was saying I hear a lot of Vincent from the Acacia Strain influence in the vocals, which is cool for you because you
Me.
love him.
I love him.
Also, Jordan had a question earlier I missed, and he was just asking whose idea or when the idea came to start adding choruses to our music. I don't know if you want to answer that, but I know the first song we ever wrote was A Plague, and that did have choruses. So.
It was kind of always a thing that I thought we should incorporate. Because, like, some bands were doing them when we first started. And Angel Maker being one of those, like, Angel Maker was fucking with choruses on the self-title. They were doing, like, Radiance in the Light of a Dying Sun and that had a chorus to it, and people really liked it. Mm-hmm. And there weren't a lot of other deathcore bands writing choruses, so I thought that was a good thing that we should incorporate to kind of like, one, if somebody's new to us, they can kind of like have that feel of standard song structure where it's not like just random shit happening all the time. It's like, we can come back to this, you can remember it, it's hooky, you can, whether I'm singing it or screaming it, you can still hear it in your head, and that's kind of the point, is the ear candy, right?
Yeah.
So I think we did it for every song except for Present Precursor, but that's because it's an intro.
Does Absent have a... Oh, yeah, I guess it does, yeah.
It has a part that does
It's
repeat
like a
twice.
motif.
It's not really a chorus, necessarily.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mr. Music Theory over here.
Oh, I don't know. Just writing stuff. Baby.
Someone said, Joshua, Canada wouldn't be so hot if y'all would stop dropping fire tracks. Love it.
Okay, we'll stop.
Also, Tyler, I see you. Hello, love you.
Hello, Tyler. Real quick, we also want to mention, Cooper, do you want to explain this like merch signing thing situation?
Oh yeah. So we have got
Oh, I moved them.
a whole bunch of CDs right here for y'all. So if anyone wants to head over to our store, we got it right there. Or yeah,
In the big fucking font.
Y'all can see it.
I don't know, man. I don't know if they
Can you see it?
Yeah, so if you buy a CD while we're on stream and want us to sign it, let us know in your order notes or something like that, and we can do that for you.
Just add a note to your order, or hop in the chat and let us know your name, and we can get yours
We'll sign
signed.
it right in front of your face.
Add a message, whatever y'all want.
Yeah.
We'll do it at the end of the stream tonight, so feel free to hang out.
Definitely. And then real quick, 2 more questions. What's our favorite song on the whole album? My favorite is Hypnos, personally.
Hypnos.
Yeah, I say Hypnos. I've been
Really?
saying it all day.
We were curious as to which one
we
you
don't
would
know
like.
yours yet.
You just said Dissensus.
I think Dissensus, but I don't. That was of the new stuff. Of all the stuff, it might still be Absent.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. They kind of tie. Like Dissensus is new and fresh, so it's exciting.
Yeah.
I think Dissensus.
Let's do this. Let's split it in half. What's your favorite from Anthology versus Absent?
Well, Dissensus and Absent.
There you go. Yeah. What about you?
I think I already said this today, but yeah, definitely Hypnos, and then for the old stuff, Absent.
Yeah, I said this as well, but Hypnos and Plague.
Hypnos and a Plague for me as well.
Because it was the first song.
Yep.
we wrote.
Yeah, I will always love that song.
Yeah.
I love that whole EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're glad you
place.
guys like it too. Real quick, one more. Who mixes the tracks? Every track that we've done is mixed by Ty Kingston. Shout out to him. He is local to us. He does an awesome job. We basically record all the stems ourselves, send it to him, and he fucking makes it sound cool. But with that being said, we are going to move
Tyler,
on to...
you're fucked.
What?
You just donated $50.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Tyler.
thanks.
Tyler.
Shit, you're too nice, man. Okay, so next we're going to move on to Devoid, and it sounds like this.
Enjoy.
Devoid.
No use in taking chances.
Okay, so that was Devoid. It's a bit of an older one. You guys have probably heard it already. So nothing really changed with this song from the initial release. I think we just changed the guitar tones so that they were consistent with both. Because originally, I think I used like a Rev amp for this, and then we realized it was going to be part of an album, and we're like, and we just like redid it with the same settings as Absent.
Yep.
I don't know, not as much to talk about with this one because it's a bit older. I don't know if anyone has any questions about Devoid. This was one we wrote back in like November 2020. It was the last song we wrote together before Lockdown 2.0. And the last thing we ever did together before Lockdown 2.0 was shooting the music video for this video. And then we didn't see each other for like 4 months, which sucked.
Yeah, the music video for this was so, like, we did everything ourselves except for Connor actually physically, like, obviously shooting and editing, but, like, we had the initial location that we had fell through that had like huge white pillars in it, and it was supposed to be really cool. So we lost that location. We ended up having to book another one, which was like a fully white warehouse but had no pillars. Mm-hmm. So we had to make the pillars ourselves.
Yep.
That was a fun time.
Which was shitty.
Yeah.
And we had
never
to
hire any of these guys to build anything in your home.
Tarek, what the fuck? Thank you so much. $100 donation.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Man. I really appreciate it.
Super kind. Yeah, that video was a hard production to do. I mean, A Plague is hands down the hardest, but like that one was rough. But I was also the plague doctor in the music video, by the way.
Except for the stills, I was the shadows was me. I don't know if we used those shots.
We did.
Yeah. And then the Bibles, I went and bought at Value Village myself.
Oh, yeah.
True.
And a quick little fun story is I was wearing my Thy Artist Murder hoodie with the big pentagram on it.
Yeah.
And I go to the counter, and the lady was like this 70-something-year-old like sweetheart, and she didn't even look. She just looks at it. I was like, "Oh, these are so nice. Somebody else picked up the same one today, and I really want to get this one, but I'm glad that somebody else is getting it."
I really wanted to get it.
A big pentagram.
Yeah.
Like.
Don't look up.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So that's the fun little.
Tarek says pizza's on me. Thank you so much. Also, is your profile picture my old 7-string? Because that's fucking insane. It's like my
the fall one.
It is with the green picture.
That's crazy.
You had Thal on your guitar.
I did.
remember that guitar.
I sure
Years
did.
It was 2010.
It was 2010.
When Jardo was coming out, probably.
2011.
That's random as hell. Tarek, thank you so much, man.
Man, y'all are amazing.
You're the best, dude.
Crazy.
Is there anything else? This song is old, so
not too many. Not really any other questions on this one. Genuinely one of the most brutal things ever recorded. Well, thank you, Tyler.
AKA Puke.
I won't call you Puke, man. I know you don't like it.
You just called him Puke.
Puke.
He didn't call you Puke.
I think that's about it for this one. So we'll probably move on to the next song.
Let's just remind people again if you want to buy a CD, buy a CD. We'll see it and let us know if you want to get it signed on stream. We will sign them on stream in front of your face.
Yeah.
If you want a personalized message or anything, we will do that for you.
Phallic symbols of any sort.
Yeah, I don't care.
Travis,
we'll draw a stick figure band. We've gotten that request. So
did we?
We did actually. That's something we're gonna have to do.
Nice. Travis has a sick signature now
that I made for him.
Dana made for him.
Do you remember that?
The scooter?
Dude, that's one of my
That's one of the best things we've ever done.
You're exposing yourself for fraud on stream.
Yeah. I forged your signature, aka I just made it up.
Yeah, it's
so
not
good.
It's not a signature you sign legal documents with.
No.
Well, I mean, you should, yeah. Anyways.
That would be ridiculous.
Place the order, leave a note at your order, and we'll get it signed. So.
Yeah. Tyler also says, I hope I can outlive that nickname, so definitely...
I think he will, dude. Don't worry about it.
You're pretty close to it. I just keep bringing it up because I'm a dickhead best friend.
It's true.
We don't ever call you that. It's all Travis.
Well, not him.
I'll try my best not to. It's pretty hard.
All right. Anyways, moving on. Next up is Present Precursor. This was the original first track of our Absent EP, but, of course, we did the Redux, so it features Taylor Barber from Left to Suffer. Let's check it out. All right, that was Present Precursor. It sounds like Travis is peeing, but he's just pouring some water.
You don't know that.
True. Yeah, so that was featuring Taylor Barber from Left to Suffer. Of course, you guys have probably heard Present before, but if you haven't, that's our little redux of that. Big thank you to Taylor. I'm sure a lot of you have heard his band Left to Suffer. He is awesome vocalist.
Yeah,
And,
I don't even really know how we started talking to Taylor. I think he just like, we liked Left to Suffer, and I think he just liked CARCOSA as well, and then we just followed each other on Instagram. And
well, it might have actually
talking.
been because of like TikTok as well, because they're pretty big on there.
Right.
It could have been from that, maybe. I don't really remember. I know I added him, or he added me on Facebook, and I don't know. We started talking from there.
Yeah.
We've done like a Black Tongue cover with him and
We
stuff
did.
like that as well.
Yeah.
Awesome guy, killed his future.
Oh no! Killed his future.
I thought he said killed his future.
That's
he said
what I
killed
heard.
his feature.
Oh,
his
we're back.
future.
Thank
Just
God.
like it was so terrible, he
Kill
ruined
his
his future. And
No.
Alright, we back,
Okay,
y'all.
that was
Okay,
scary.
we're
I'm
good.
sorry about that. I kicked my Ethernet cable out of my computer. Yeah. Anyways, so Taylor killed his part. Other than that, obviously the song is exactly the same. So I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about like the lyrics, since this kind of sets up the second half of the album, which is Absent.
Yeah, so I mean, the whole first half of the record is what I would call anthology, obviously, which obviously refers to separate stories not all aligning with each other. Now we're getting back into Absent, which is obviously the super serious and not funny or fun concept that I wrote for the EP. If you don't already know, it's just a story of two friends who have a very good relationship with each other, and one of them is going through thoughts of suicide and depression, and it's basically just that whole roller coaster ride, which they eventually end their life at the end of the story. It's all based on true stories and everything like that, so it's not fun.
No. And then really quickly before we move on, someone was asking about the inspiration for the album art, so I'm just going to switch over to my desktop. So if you actually look at the full picture, or actually I'll just do this instead. So when you open the album, right, we actually have the Absent cover there and the Anthology cover there. So when you open it, they actually connect together, which was a cool idea brought up by our manager, Brad. Shout out to him for thinking of that, because he's a fucking genius. So the front cover, we kind of mentioned this earlier. This is based off of the character / story Hypnos. And then the back, this was from Absent. Johnny, if you want to explain the idea behind that, you kind of just did, but...
Yeah, basically in the song Absent, it refers to the waves of the ocean swallowing the person who chose this method of suicide, and that's kind of just what the artwork encapsulates. For, it kind of is that, but a little bit more vague, obviously, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And then the artwork for Anthology is literally Hypnos, like the Greek god of sleep. You can
It's
tell
actually a picture of H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, straight up. This is him on his acid trip. But yeah, it's what he is actually depicted as in the Iliad. He has these crazy angel wings on the side of his face that look fucking insane. So we told that to Loud Sonic, and he kind of just went off with it.
And then Jordan brings up a good point. Grasping at where it all began is one of the lyrics, and that's kind of what this looks like as well. So.
That is also what that's for, too. That's in reference to the hand, for sure.
And then real quick, shout out to Nick Nocturnal. This is actually merch from him. It's his Core Kid shirt, if you're interested in that. Someone was asking about it.
We have a couple questions before, too.
Oh, do we? Did I miss them?
Someone says, is the Dissensus shirt an inspiration from Berserk?
No.
It's not. It's close. It's inspiration by Uzumaki by Junji Ito, which is another dope manga, if y'all haven't checked that out.
Yeah. What was the other one I missed?
Just people asking if we can sign their test press or their vinyl.
Gotcha.
We don't have vinyl in yet. Those will be in September to October, so we can sign it. Just feel free to shoot us an email or DM us on Instagram. Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll just we'll add it to your order.
Did we answer the ones about the tracksuits yet?
No, not yet.
To make the tracksuits, it would be $1 billion for the tracksuits.
Oh, if we did them like how we have our tracksuits, it would be so fucking
Very
expensive.
What do we? Yeah, it was like.
They're Adidas.
Wasn't it like $1,000 to get?
No, it was
pretty expensive.
but it wasn't
It was,
the grand.
it
It
was
was
like
like $800.
$800.
Probably.
Yeah.
It was very expensive.
For-
That's like $6 American. They'll be all right.
For
True.
For four
For
jackets.
four,
and
Yeah,
four
it's pretty
pants.
fucked.
They
If-
wore off in 20 minutes.
I think if
Yeah.
we do when we do the track suits, we won't do the pants. We'll just do the jacket. Because honestly, the
Yeah.
pants, like, nobody can really fucking tell that the logo's on there anyways.
Yeah, and we'll
pants
definitely
are
go with a
overrated.
cheaper material. if
Someone
we can.
says the tracksuits on our merch page, though. They might be
Yeah.
meaning the sweatsuits, which
Oh.
those are available and they're very dope, so feel free.
Yeah.
And then,
Quick plug.
real quick, intro ambience. What is that reverse violin? So it's actually a reverse acoustic guitar, and we'll get to. Oh my God, Tyler!
Dude,
what the
Tyler.
Tyler, what are you doing?
Shout out to H.P. Lovecraft. You're insane, man.
Dude, your money
Hey.
isn't going to him, but thank you.
Y'all aren't bidding
Tyler.
on anything.
Put down the
Insane.
beer, Tyler.
This
I
is
know for
not-
a fact that you're drinking
This
right
is
now.
not an auction.
You're
Y'all don't
crazy,
need to keep
dude.
one upping each other. God damn.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you, though.
You won $1 more than the last one.
That's insane.
First
Y'all are
person
crazy.
to donate 42069 wins.
You're the best,
We'll just
man.
end the stream there.
Thank you very much.
Okay, going back to real quick intro.
Not to be
ambience.
outdone, he said.
The intro ambience is actually a reversed sample of the way that the end of Absent ends. So if you actually listen to Absent by itself, when the album plays, if you let it repeat, it's the exact same thing but reversed. So real quick fun fact for y'all.
Yeah, I just recorded that on my shitty Seagull acoustic with so much noise in the background, and Ty made it sound good. But yeah, it's just basically that reversed. And
He
if
just
you-
prices righted you. Hilarious.
True, dude. He fucking did.
Got him.
Okay, and then one more question before we move on to the next track. Someone asked what we used for guitar tones. It was basically all Neural DSP plugins, mostly the Fortin Nameless Suite and the Archetype Pliny or Nolly. I can't remember. Probably
For
Pliny.
what?
Like just in general.
For cleans and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I think we used Pliny and then Nolly for some of the leads. Maybe Gojira. We used like fucking all
I can't
Neural
remember
DSP
because we
stuff.
did this at all different times. But
Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
Charlie-
Gojira wouldn't have existed yet.
Charlie says, excuse me.
You're not excused, Charlie.
All right, we're going to move on here real quick. So this next song is called Vanted Black. This is the Redux featuring Ricky Hoover from Of Sulfur, fucking deathcore legend. Let's take a listen.
Killed it.
Where did the
All right, so that was Vanta Black featuring Ricky Hoover. What'd you say, Coop?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so again, big shout out to Ricky Hoover for being on that with us. Johnny, I think you're the one that basically arranged this one. I don't know if you have anything to say about that.
It was basically like deathcore, young me kid's dream come true getting Ricky on. Because growing up in the MySpace era of deathcore, I was a big time Ricky Hoover fan with Suffocate. And kind of just like since CARCOSA has been around and we've been gaining a bit of popularity, we've had some cool people reach out to us. Ricky being one of those dudes. Mm-hmm. He was really inspired by like, you know, the younger generation of bands coming out right now and like all of us citing a lot of our OG influences, and it was great. He's become a good friend of ours, which is dope, and we love Of Sulfur and we support those guys a lot and they support us quite a bit, so we're super thankful, and it's awesome to have him on one of our songs. It's super fucking cool.
Definitely.
But yeah, Vanta Black is it's a fun song.
Yeah,
it's a hard one.
Hard to play, but it's fun.
Very fast.
We got L local crew. Any chance y'all would do a show with local bands like Spirit Box, Angel Maker again? Yeah, definitely. We actually have a show booked in Vancouver, so if you're local to us, we're playing on November 13th with our friends in Neck of the Woods, The Hollow Catharsis, and Pound. Definitely go check it out. Hopefully you can make it. Charlie is upset that you called her acoustic guitar Seagull shitty or something like that.
It's a Seagull guitar. I'm sorry. It's great. I play it a lot.
He's sleeping on the fucking deck tonight.
Terrible.
I'll sleep in the weird room.
In the weed room.
Skip Milligan, can you do an analog track with no computers except for editing? I don't really know. Maybe like I have a lot of analog gear now, so I would like to try to use like a real amp or something like that, but I mean, we don't really care one way or the other. It's just like whatever sounds the best.
Do you mean like, do you want us to record it to tape?
No. He means like,
that would be sick, dude.
It'd be so hard.
He means like
he wants
not
on wax.
on
cylinder.
I got you. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yo, I want to record drums to tape so bad.
Dude, it's so expensive. Tape is so expensive.
Travis's Instagram story.
Dude, you're gonna get the chat taken down, buddy.
Shout out to the booby mouse pad.
The YouTube algorithm's gonna can
Booby
it.
pad.
Booby pad. No,
that one's of age too.
It's been in thumbnails before. What were we gonna say here? If the virus wasn't a factor, what would be your short-term live goal? Well, we're hoping the virus isn't a factor for too much longer, and we would love to do like, I don't know, a couple tours a year, festival dates or something like that. Like I said, we do have that local show booked in the meantime, and we'll see. What the fuck? $200 from Terry?
Wow.
What is that?
Y'all need to fucking relax.
Tyler, don't you?
You guys are insane.
You guys are crazy.
What are y'all bidding on?
You do not have to give us your money.
That's fucked.
Y'all are amazing.
You're crazy, dude. Thank you so
Tyler,
much.
okay, well, I guess I'll be outdone then. Holy fuck, you guys are nuts.
Dude,
yeah, that's insane.
Stop.
That's crazy.
Stop now.
Thank you so
very
much, but please don't donate more.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to go move on to the next song. This next song is called Our Scars, and it's featuring Kyle Anderson of Brand of Sacrifice. And it sounds like this.
Listen to our rage, so we got the knife deeper into
Oh shit, hello. Alright, so that was Our Scars featuring Kyle Anderson from Brand of Sacrifice.
Boy.
Awesome vocalist. Love Brand of Sacrifice. They're a big inspiration for us as a whole, so it was super cool to get him on board. Did you have something you wanted to mention real quick before we forget about the order notes?
Yeah, definitely. So we've seen some people placing orders on the store, so we just want to remind y'all that if you want anything signed, make sure to put a note in your order, or if you didn't, just shoot us a message on Instagram or email at carcosabc@gmail.com.
Yeah. So going back to the song real quick, like I said, Brand of Sacrifice has been a massive inspiration to us. So it was really cool to get Kyle on board for this feature. His part sounds amazing, and Johnny actually asked him to do like half the song by accident, and he just did it all, which is super crazy. He definitely went above and beyond for this feature and absolutely killed it.
Yeah, it's a big no-no when you're asking people to feature on your record to like ask them to do like the whole fucking song. It's like just not cool because you don't want them to be like, oh, do the whole song and then we'll pick what we want.
And then you did that.
And then I did that. I basically like thought, oh, this part would be cool with Kyle. This part would be cool with Kyle. And then I just made him basically do the whole song. But luckily he did it. He was a very nice boy, and we all appreciate it. It's fucking awesome. And I think it's one of our favorite features for sure. He did a really good job.
Definitely.
Absolutely killed it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a bunch of questions here. Where do we start?
Somebody said, "What's the BC mean for CARCOSA's website?"
Big Chungus. It does not stand for Big Chungus. It stands for
Biggest
either
Chungus.
like British Columbia, because that's where we're from. That's pretty much
Technically, we're not the first band with this name, so we just wanted to make sure.
Just in case.
Yeah, that was probably the domain that was available, right?
Oh no, I had carcosa.com available.
Oh.
I asked the boys and it said Carcosa BC, so
I don't know.
I
Maybe
forget.
maybe the YouTube name wasn't
Stands for
available.
Big
I don't
Cocks.
remember.
it was probably the Instagram, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Because guarantee Carcosa's taken on Instagram.
Right, that makes sense.
El Local Crew is local, and he'll be at the show. Very cool.
Hell yeah.
Looking
Hell
forward
yeah.
to that.
I don't know. I'm thinking 4 logos.
Tyler asked where to buy tickets in November. I don't know if you want to hook him up with the link.
I'll just guess last time.
All right, never mind. This is not to do with us, but we might as well answer anyways. Quick question. I'm light on some new metal. Was browsing around and found your band. Thank you. What are some metal bands you've all been listening to lately? I'm getting tired of Northlane's Alien. Northlane's Alien is awesome, but fair enough. Well, speaking of Kyle Anderson and Brand of Sacrifice, definitely check out Brand of Sacrifice. They're awesome. My other personal recommendation would be Humanity's Last Breath, especially if you like us. Those are two big influences for our music, and yeah, you guys take it from there.
Left to Suffer, Of Sulfur,
Reflections,
those bands, Reflections,
Frontier.
I mean, if you're in the market for Aussie bands, there's a fuck ton of them.
So many good ones.
I've been listening to Elysian. Is that how you say it, buddy? You remember?
I don't remember.
They're called Elysian. They're basically like a mixture of Northlane and Humanity's Last Breath. It's mixed by Buster, so it sounds crazy as shit.
Yeah.
That's one that I would recommend. Obviously, Chelsea Grin. It's another one.
We've all been bumping that new Structures.
Yeah,
Like
the new
Structures
is
EP.
awesome.
Goes.
Also, listen to the old Structures EP.
Yes.
Do it for me. Listen to
So
Divide by.
good. It's not
Uh,
the
We
album.
just talk about bands we like. What's the
Yeah, just real quick, like
recommending.
1 or 2 recommendations.
Vane. Go listen to Arizona. That record will fuck you up.
It's pretty crazy.
If you haven't ever listened to like Strapping Young Lad, that's a classic, less not core band. It's super sick from Canada.
Devin Townsend.
There's also this new like metalcore deathcore band called Desolate.
Desolate,
They're so sick.
yeah.
I think they're from New York.
Yeah,
I've been
they're
checking
cool.
them out. They've got some good shit.
They're a cool band.
I'm gonna double down on Humanity's Last Breath.
Yeah.
I've also been listening to Sleep Token. They're a little
They're
outside
awesome.
of metal, maybe, but they're pretty fucking dope too.
Still haven't given that band a good shot.
They're
I really
awesome.
need
You
it.
would love it. I don't know why you haven't.
Definitely listen to Desolate, whatever it is. If you're into the anime thing, because they're pretty heavy Japanese influence stuff on their
Oh,
on their vibe. for
Streetwear
sure.
and stuff.
Just their whole thing.
Yeah.
Winterman. I'd love to see Andrew attempt to play Tech Death. Is it going to happen one day? No.
I don't think it can. happen
It
unless they
definitely
do.
will not happen. What else we got here?
He's more of a tech life type guy. You know?
Yeah, basically.
True. IT.
Oh shit! I just skipped ahead. How do you set up a stream like this? The transitions are seamless. It's just all done through OBS. You can do the same thing in Streamlabs. Apparently easier, but I chose the hard way. What else? Somebody asked if we will ever do a 6-string baritone song. Probably not, because Cooper doesn't have one and I do, so it would just make no sense to do that.
I also like writing with all.
Also,
8
Johnny
strings.
likes using all 8 strings.
That's a
If
big
it was up
flex.
to me, I only use 4, so I don't really give a shit. But yeah, Cooper also plays leads and I don't. So I mean, I can play Vanta Black on 3 strings. I can play
Isn't our scars like 2 strings?
R Scars.
It's 1 string.
I mean,
Can be done on 3.
can be done, but
probably,
there's
maybe
other shit
4.
going on. You need all of them.
Yeah, I mean we don't, but
You're
we do.
more likely to get a fucking 6-string
Baby.
banjo song, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably not is the answer to that. Frontier are the boys. Hell yeah, they're awesome.
Frontier is sick if you've never listened to Frontier. That's like a
They're crazy.
blow your mind
It's
brand.
new.
band.
It's like the new Danza.
Youth
It's like
Forever.
Meth and Dillinger Escape Plan had a baby.
It's pretty crazy.
Also, X Filthy Breakdowns is the one from TikTok, by the way. So that's really cool of
Nice,
you to
that's
join.
cool.
Thank
I'm
you
glad
so
you're
much.
here.
I know you've posted some Carcosa stuff on your page, and we appreciate that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I thought it was you.
Tech Deck single. I thought Bana only used 2 strings. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, 3 is maybe a little bit much.
Yeah. 9-string Carcosa song. No, probably not. We do pitch shift though. Like in our Scars that we just played is down to double drop A, which I guess was technically recorded on a 9-string, but
These guys would both have to have 9
yeah,
strings.
like I'm the only one that has all this shit, so it would be
Yeah.
it would be.
Don't make
Bana
me
doesn't
get a
like to
9-string.
share.
He's had
Dude, I
my
have the
guitars for
9-string
4
at my
months.
house right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, because he can't get over what they're gonna look like when he gets them back, so he's just avoiding it. Like, there was sweat on my guitar.
That'll
This
be
fucking
fine.
guy. Anyways, moving on to the next song, we have the one that started it all. This is A Plague featuring Jake Wolf. This is the first song we ever wrote, and it sounds like
Actually.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, that was A Plague featuring Jake Wolf from Reflections. So like I was kind of saying before we played the song, that was the first song we wrote with the intention of it being for CARCOSA.
Yes.
So we wrote that all the way back in like June 2019. It's been around a while, I know. And that was the first song we ever released. We released it on a year to the day, so that was like June 30th or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, Jake Wolf from Reflections, man, he added a really cool feature to that. You probably are the best person to talk about that.
Yeah, dude, I was so pumped to get Jake. Because, like, I'm going to say this for every feature probably, but definitely Jake, because, like, The Color Clear is still one of my favorite albums of all time. And I just loved... I borrowed, like, a lot of what Jake did on that record, and also instrumentally, like... The first song off of the record, I definitely modeled Present Precursor off of it with the whole blast beat section and stuff. Like, I really liked it. They had like a repeating mantra in that song as well. Like, it was always my greatest fear. Everything I love would disappear. Mm-hmm. Like, I kind of borrowed that as well and did it for Once Absent But Whole Again. But yeah, I love Jake and everything he does, and I was super fucking stoked that he wanted to do this, and it's an honor having him on there for sure. Because yeah, I'm a big Reflections boy.
Yeah, it was super cool. Super cool to get him on there. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's
Somebody in the
up.
chat asked who's Jake Wolf, and somebody said one of the guys in Twilight.
Oh my god.
No, Jake's a homie.
Dude, that's fucking good.
That's pretty
shit.
funny though.
Ridiculous. All right, we got a few questions perhaps here. Let's see.
Perhaps.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
Recommend Archspire. Yeah, Archspire's new single is pretty awesome. Josh.
It's got the brr.
Yeah, it's fast. It's all the
Go
things.
Bird.
It. Josh was his instant classic. Thank you. Beautiful growls. The groove on this one. Shoosh. Fuck them eyes. Minnesota gang gang.
Yeah.
Love that the music has peaks and valleys. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. And then covers BBK. What does the song writing process look like? Do you write everything with effects and sound effects in mind, or do you do production afterwards? Everything sounds so coherent. That would be a Cooper question, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess case by case basis, it's a little different. But for A Plague, at least, we did. We wrote everything here for guitars and bass and drums, and we actually structured out the whole song. And it was super bare bones. If I'll be doing a Twitch stream on this, doing stem rundowns and all that. If y'all want to follow me on Twitch, quick plug. But we wrote all the drums. It was pretty bare bones, and then I took everything back to my house and I worked on all the orchestral stuff. Y'all heard that one, so
Yeah, pretty much all of it is done after the fact. Like, maybe when we write, you have an idea in mind, hey? And then you're like, oh, I could do this here. But it's always usually done after we structure the song.
Yeah, like when we're writing it, we'll try to like maybe leave some space if we have an idea for something, and just save it for like when we're able to do it.
You're talking about effects right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you just pull out a fucking dagger and you go, the guitar go...
Yeah,
True.
Guitar effects, yeah, we just do whatever.
It was more. They're talking more about the orchestral stuff.
Oh.
Orchestral.
Wow.
This is a ridiculous dad joke. Did you guys hear about the homeless baseball game? It was 8-0. Like, he ate nothing.
What?
That's kind of sad.
8-0, like the fucking
Like he ate
Like the
nothing.
score.
the baseball scores.
You got it.
What does
Yeah.
that have to do?
I get it.
Yeah. Anyways,
pretty
Thanks for the dad joke.
yeah.
I feel like that's usually how you're supposed to respond to most dad jokes
It
anyways,
is, for
so
sure.
there you go.
We got 2 questions, I think. Do you like Trivium Scene Waves? That's super fucking random, but I mean, yeah, it's a cool album. Will this be on Audius? I don't actually know what that is, but it should.
Maybe?
I don't know. It should be on all streaming platforms, so if that's a streaming
I don't
platform,
know what that is.
Probably. Hell Bassist, yo, thanks for joining. Sup, Brutal, congratulations, happy release day. Anthology is hella brutal, the CARCOSA boys. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
man. What else we got here? Cooper, you plugged your Twitch but didn't say what your Twitch name is. Help me out here.
I got y'all. I'm dropping it in
He's
the chat.
doing it.
All right, there you go. He's just typing it in the chat for you. Jose, excellent job. Thank you. The guy asked about Trivium again. I already answered that. Okay, we got the final track of the album. This is Absent Post featuring Chad, Capper, and Charlie PS. We'll talk about this after, and then if anyone has ordered a CD and wants us to sign it, now's your chance, last chance to do that, and we'll be signing it live right after this song ends. So this is the final song, Absent Post, and it sounds like this. Okay, so that was the final song on our album, Anthology. It's the one that makes us all feel very sad, and I guess that resonates with you guys as well, which is, well, I don't want to say it's cool to see because it's sad, but, you know, it's nice to see that it connects with people for sure. big thank you to Charlie. She's watching right now. You should talk about this again because you'll be able to explain it way better than I.
Yeah, this one was interesting as well. I didn't know what to expect with Chad, what we were gonna get from him feature-wise for the part that I selected, but he blew us all out of the water, man. Like, as soon as we heard it, we were like, fuck, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, the way he did it, like, really matched what was going on, and that was kind of the big thing for me, is I wanted the emotion behind everything in this song to really fit whoever was doing it, and Chad, like, with his style of vocals, like, really fit super well. And then getting Charlie on as well, like, I know she's in here watching. You should definitely go listen to anything that Charlie does. She's my girlfriend. She's a fantastic musician herself. Go to her YouTube page. She has new music videos and all that kind of stuff. If you like classic rock inspired music. I feel bad because we threw this kind of on Charlie very last minute. We did have some other people lined up, and it kind of fell through last minute. We had like 2 days to get somebody to do the feature, and obviously Charlie's a great vocalist, so I was like, hey, can you please do this? And
she fucking killed it.
She killed it. It kind of turned out being like a blessing in disguise kind of thing. Like, we should have just gone with Charlie the whole time, and I feel bad that we didn't. But we chose her, and she got it done in 2 days. To her dismay, she didn't have a lot of time to practice it, but like, she got it done. And you know, I basically set her up in the studio room at my place, and I kind of just let her do her thing. She recorded like so many layers for the end, like so many tracks, like probably double tracked everything 3 times or something. So there's probably like 12 or tracks or something like that. 12 Charlies. And it was fucking crazy. And yeah, she did a really good job. And yeah, getting this one back was a rough first listen, just in terms of like emotionally, because this song is super important to me and everybody else in the band, and it's like kind of rounds out the entire story, and it's not fun. It fucking sucks, man. Like, it's a really sad story. So yeah, but like, we're really pumped on this one, and yeah, it's an emotional track, and I know that a lot of other people feel the same way about this song. So I'm glad that you all like it. That's the whole point of me writing this music, is to you know,
people to like it.
Well, no, it's for people to relate to shitty situations. Like, you know, this is just, everybody struggles with depression and suicide and that kind of stuff, and it's just like a you're not alone kind of situation. Like, we've had a lot of friends in the past we've lost, and we just don't want that to happen to any of you or anybody. So that's the whole point of the absent portion. That was the whole point of all the lyrics. And yeah, this one's a tough one. Yeah, definitely made me cry the first time I heard it, and it's still a tough listen, and I don't know if we'll ever be able to play it live, because I'm pretty sure it would not go well, but I'm glad you guys like the song. I really want to play it live, because I think it would be super fun live. But it would be so hard. It would be really hard to play, but I mean, if we got all y'all there, just come help us play it. Yeah. So. Okay, so that was the final song on the album. Thank you all for anyone who was with us this entire time, whether you were here the whole time or just joined. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed our music. If you did, go check it out on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever you use, or buy it on CD or vinyl. The link is there. We also have a bunch of CDs to sign right now, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We've seen a couple of orders placed tonight, so we'll sign yours right now.
Yeah, so if you guys have any questions while we're signing, please let us know, and we'll just keep hanging out and talking while we do this.
Somebody asked earlier if there was anything, if we could, that we would change.
I saw that, yeah.
Do we
change about like,
yeah,
This one to you.
Yeah.
I think personally, if we could, if it was ideal to do live drums. I don't know if I'm exposing us right now. I think a lot of people, it sounds like they're live, but they're not. I would really like to do live drums, and we will in the future at some point. If we could have for this, it would have been great. But I'm going to do drum playthroughs for most of these.
That is a...
Are we signing on the front, by the way?
The front.
Yeah, we'll sign on the front.
Okay.
So if anyone did order and you asked for it to get signed, just let us know in the chat if y'all want us to write something special on it. We will oblige.
But yeah, I mentioned this today in one of the streams. I can't remember which one it was, but like a future goal is to obviously incorporate Travis more into the actual process of recording and writing. So we would like to do live drums for the next thing, whatever we do, if we can do it. So we will see what happens.
What other questions we got while we're signing here?
I got some more for you, though.
Do we have another pen, by the way?
Oh, shit.
We just got 2.
Does that stand for Johnny's fucking charger though?
Give us drum playthroughs and all will be forgiven.
I'm thinking like Corey motherfucking Taylor over here.
GMFs.
Johnny with a G.
Oh, man. Gabriel, what was your inspiration for guitar tones on this record? I don't know if we really had an inspiration for guitar tones in mind.
Humanity's Last Breath, I
guess, yeah. Like, we really just used the Fortin Nameless suite, and we were like, this sounds good. Let's just fucking go with that.
Something that suited the love tuning and was audible, you know?
Yeah. I'll just sign all of them and then pass them to you.
I remember, I think it was Tyler actually, if he's still watching, he bought this he pre-ordered Kendrick's album, Damn, when it came out. And it was like a signed copy, and the signature was like these itty bitty, like the size of a dime, like little like initials almost at the top that looked. You know, like he had
really?
Yeah, but it's also like I just signed like 3 CDs, and I'm like, damn, I wouldn't want to do this all day.
Yeah.
My signature
You already signed that
sucks.
I just started doing my actual initials because I can do like the upside down cross thing with the F. So I've just been doing that for like everything that I do now. Yeah, we'll just do it like
We
this.
got a bunch.
This is way easier.
Is this all just from now?
No.
We're signing a bunch right now, and then we got some more to do some special requests for.
Yeah.
So Filthy Breakdown says we want
Big juicy.
Yeah, but they want a Carcosa Big Chungus on theirs.
Oh my god.
Just to write Carcosa Big Chungus.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your name, or do you want to message us your order number? Yeah, just drop your name in the chat, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Ty Almeida, why is the album labeled a compilation Apple Music? That's a great question. We did not want that to happen. It just, for some reason, Spotify and Apple did that. We're working to get that fixed right now, so hopefully it'll be changed ASAP.
Yeah, we are planning on getting that changed. Somebody else brought that to my attention this morning.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
Thank you all for
we love the
pointing that
platforms
out.
at Carcosa.
And one of these, we got Jordan in the chat. He says he wants it to say for Jordan.
Okay.
For sure. And I will take that home with me tonight, Jordan.
Yeah. And then what else we got here? Is Archetype Gojira used for guitar tones? No. We might have used it for some effect layers. Like I think in Vermin, we used it in the chorus. I believe that's what I ended up doing because the one that has like that wide octave thing.
Yeah, for the chorus and for the end, we used it for that. Yeah, the octaver.
Yeah, but the primary guitar tone was Fortin Nameless by Neural DSP. Visa, how did you guys all meet and what was your first time trying to make a song? We were in a band together called Galactic Pegasus.
Which we shall not speak of.
Yeah, and then we decided to end that band and transfer over to being Carcosa. So I think, Johnny joined the band in 2015. Cooper and I have been writing music together probably since like 2012 or 2013.
Yeah.
And then, which is crazy, it's almost a fucking decade. And then Travis joined maybe like 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
I think I
that was
first
about right.
hit you up in like the late 2016.
Something
I wasn't
like
even of
that.
age to play at the bars.
Oh
yet.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. It was like around the end of 2016 probably.
Yeah. I met you guys. I got in contact with you. I didn't even know you were a big YouTuber at the time. But somebody just tagged me in a post, like a guy I don't even really talk to much. It was just like, you guys said you're looking for a drummer.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
at
remember
this
that.
guy, and I was like, oh, I've heard of Galactic Pegasus, cool. And then
Crazy. That's so random.
like super random, like guy I've probably talked to 5 times ever. Like,
He just knew you were
and here
playing
we are,
drums and
like
liked metal.
just sort of his fate, I guess. I don't
There you
know.
go. Primary guitars used on the album for all of Absent and Devoid was a Solar Guitars A1.8C with a Seymour Duncan Pegasus pickup, and then all of the new stuff was an Aristides 080R with an Evertune and Seymour Duncan Pegasus pickup. Jordan, it was after Phantom of the Hill, but before Dysphoria, to clarify regarding the GP thing. You want a Carcosa spaghetti cook-off, says Phil.
Fucking yeah, dude.
Oh my god, that would be ridiculous. Maybe.
What
Cooking.
if Johnny wears one of those ridiculous chef's hats? That's
He
like,
would, for sure. Cooking ramen with Carcosa. Will your art style for album/merch change, or will it be consistent like Cannibal Corpse with just one artist doing your style? That's a great question. I don't actually know the answer to that yet. The reason... Well, first of all, we love working with Loud Sonic. He's literally always killed it, so we don't necessarily... We've never really talked about working with other artists because we just like his art style. And especially for the anthology, since it was like a continuation of Absent, it obviously made sense to combine the two together. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to switch artists or just keep going. It might make more sense to stick with him because we have, I feel like, a pretty decently established brand for our band now, but I don't really know. Oh my god, he changed his mind. That's so funny. Tyler, you're crazy, dude.
Man.
He says, can I actually get a signed copy for Puke?
Tyler donated $20 and said, "Can I get a signed copy for Puke?"
You want us to say 4 puke on it?
Yeah.
You're crazy, dude.
Dude, you're
Yes.
fucked, but yes.
I will hand deliver that to you, Tyler.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
There you go.
Is Jordan, are you still in the chat?
Yeah, he is. He says, can anyone finish the bottle of hot sauce? I still have mine like unopened because I wanted to keep it as a souvenir.
I have 2. I think I have one
I have
without
2.
the label and then one with.
Yeah, I have.
I
Yeah.
forgot about the hot
Yeah.
sauce.
It's great. Cooper gave me a test one a while back, so I milked that one, and I have another one. But I don't think I'm opening it. I think I'm keeping it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Somebody asked who's better at shotguns.
Oh,
Not you.
I'm the
Probably
worst
you.
at it.
Probably me.
Probably
I'm good,
Johnny.
but if I haven't done it for a long time, I blow it every time.
Yeah.
We have.
If
Video
you haven't done it, we have video
the
evidence.
second
You
one I
blowing
did
it.
was good. In fact,
Yeah.
that was the first done, and I got buckled up.
It's true.
You know?
Yo, thank you,
So-
Valair, $2 donation. Appreciate that. This is for us, Johnny.
Yep.
He said that our cover of Bury the Light got him a girlfriend. I don't know what that means in particular,
Dude,
but that's very cool.
That's great, because, like...
I think that cover is awesome.
I think the cover is awesome as well, but on Homie's channel, people fucking tore me apart,
Yeah.
man. They hated my vocals on that.
It is for me to sign?
Yeah.
No,
that's
you
my
signed them
signature.
already.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. You're good. You
So
got all
it'd be
of them.
Oh, I thought those were
I got
all
signed,
Johnny's
I think.
signature in one.
I know, me too.
So
No.
Travis didn't sign like almost any of those. I
No,
don't
that's
think.
not true.
That's not true. That's impossible.
Oh, anyways,
But that's crazy, man.
yeah, thank
People
you.
fucking hated.
I signed every one of those.
I had never heard that song before Andrew sent it to me, so I learned a lot of it on the fly.
Oh, it's okay.
But I really liked the song, and I thought it was cool. But
I like it still. Phil, do you guys enjoy doing concept records or rather have each song have its own personality? That's a Johnny question.
I talked about this today in an interview that we did, and I kind of don't really know what I want to do next. It depends on what we write. Like if
Probably music.
well, we're gonna write music for sure, but like with The Void, for example, that was just like a one-off song that wasn't necessarily about anything in particular. I just wrote it around the DSE array. Like that's kind of just the only thing I did. But like if we end up writing like a bunch of songs in a row
Where's the
and
one
we
for
are
Tyler?
going to use it for an EP or an album, I'll probably try and do a concept again because I like concepts.
Right.
I think they're cool.
Yeah.
Two puke.
Charlie says, dude, I started dating Johnny purely because of Barely the Light. That song fucking slaps.
Charlie really does like that song.
That's funny as hell.
We've been dating for 8 years now, but yeah, she decided that it's worth it.
It's all
now.
because I was like, hey man, you want to cover some Devil May Cry with me, brother?
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I'm very surprised that Charlie likes that song. I don't know why, because it's like a fucking 9
It's 10
minute
minutes
song.
long.
It's so long.
It's
but
fun though.
It's a really fun song. It was so high in my range, dude. It was so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have more to sign, or is that about
We
it?
got signed one for
we do.
Tyler, which is two
We've
puke.
got a few.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we're
We'll
still
keep
going.
going. We'll keep going.
Yeah, like I said, if anyone wants us to write anything on theirs, definitely let us know. We've gotten like a bunch of CD orders in the past like 10 minutes.
Oh,
so-
crazy. That's dope. Thank you guys for
Y'all are
ordering
the
stuff.
fucking best. We do this because people do this.
Would Tyler care if we wrote him a message?
You won't care.
If we
He
wrote
won't.
like a
He
thing
won't
on the
care.
inside? Okay.
What are you
I'll-
going to write?
I'll just say thanks, man.
Okay.
Probably something
That's
phallic.
Jordan, if you're in the chat, let me know if you're working tomorrow. I can come to your place of work and just give it to you.
I gave you a little heart puke.
We won't call you that anymore.
I only called you this because it's written on the thing. I normally never say
Blame
that.
your friend.
That's not how consent works, my guy.
Tyler says write me a message, by the way.
I will, dude. Don't worry.
I'm more committed. I'm more committed than ever since Bury the Light, she says. That's hilarious. Johnny, what's it like being a Montreal fan in Vancouver? Ironically, you also talked about this today.
I did talk about this today because I get asked this all the fucking time.
I love talking about this.
Anyway, like, I have been surrounded by Vancouver fans my entire life, and like, yes, there are diehard Vancouver fans who actually appreciate hockey as like a sport, and then there's those bandwagon fucking loser Vancouver fans that just inhabit this city. They're my least favorite. They're the reason why I'm not a Vancouver Canucks fan.
Well,
always have
it's
been.
not because the team blows dick.
Well, the team didn't always blow dick. The thing is, like, when I won't talk about this for long. When Boston and Vancouver won the Stanley Cup Finals in 2011, I was like, I don't know who to hate more because I hate the Bruins and I hate Vancouver. I want them to both lose, but obviously that can't happen.
Vancouver lost twice because it also got destroyed.
Yeah, true. They also destroyed the city.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine, man. Honestly, there's tons of Montreal fans in Vancouver. If you've ever been to a Vancouver Canucks game in Vancouver against Montreal fans out the fucking yin yang. So
I have no idea what the fuck.
It's great, man. I love it. Sweet life. It's
Yeah, Jordan.
Tile Mita, are you guys using 9 or 10 strings in Carcosa's future music? Probably not because
definitely not 10 strings.
Well, I mean, there's
Definitely
like
not 10
technically
strings.
16 strings total.
True. But yeah, we just honestly pitch shifting just makes more sense to us. We need Johnny's secret spaghetti recipe. Do you have a secret
I
spaghetti
do.
recipe?
Not spaghetti specifically, but like
Go to Boston Pizza. That's the best.
if Charlie is in the chat, she already knows what I'm talking about. I have like a family sauce recipe specifically
Got the sauce.
that Charlie was granted access to. Y'all will never know what that is.
Oh my god.
You'll never know.
Jordan said he is working tomorrow. I think you asked him something
Yes, I
about
did.
that. So there you go.
So Jordan, I'll probably be done what I'm doing by around 1 o'clock. So I'll try and sneak by the place and give it to you when I can. We literally just signed it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, show the camera.
Somebody's eating
for
my
Jordan.
There you go, buddy.
My signature sucks. I'm sorry.
And my writing's terrible.
My writing would be 1,000 times
Look at
worse.
this. What
guys-
the fuck is that? That's me apparently.
That's very funny.
You guys are entrusting a bunch of degenerates to sign all your beautiful CD.
This is the
orders.
longest
true.
I've gone with a Sharpie in my hand and not drawn a dick. That
You
dead ass.
Fuck.
If anyone wants a dick drawn,
What's
Travis
the
is,
Somebody asked me to draw
Travis
dick.
is
Please.
itching to draw a
he's
dick.
dying.
What's
over
the
here.
name of the Jimmy Tatro series that was on Netflix about dick drawing?
American Vandal. Or
American
whatever?
Vandal? Is that what it was? That was surprisingly an incredible show. Like, have you ever watched it before?
I watched like
But I
some
feel like
of
I
it.
need to.
Oh, dude, you
You
would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
I know what I'm doing tomorrow night. I'm going to smoke a blunt and watch that.
There
Dude, it's a fucking awesome show. If anyone's seen it, you should definitely
It's
check
just
it
about
out.
drawing dicks.
Ridiculous.
How have I not known about this?
It looks like you guys have escalating beard lengths, like me and Johnny, I guess, because you're just longer than me.
Well, no, they're clearly talking about me. Look at this over
Yeah,
here, you know?
obviously.
I haven't
It's
shaved in like 2 months now, you know.
Yeah.
Vanta Black dick drawing class. He's
Like
handing,
Vanta BBC.
he's handing out hot dickings.
VBC.
Dick drawing contest
Black
right
Hawk.
now. Crazy.
Who wants a VBC?
Manscaped sponsorship. Yo, shout out. I would love to fucking
Dude,
work with Manscaped.
Fuck, I would kill for
They're one of the
Manscaped.
like few sponsors I can think of who I haven't worked with yet. Like out of the big ones that most people know, like them and fucking War Robots or whatever.
That is straight up a product I would 100% no. Manscaped is for
It's
the downstairs
for both.
region, baby.
They do both.
Did the lawnmower
now.
3.0? Dude,
I
Stevie T's
agree.
video.
I know,
Stevie T's
I
video
know,
is the
I know.
funniest thing I've ever
Dude,
seen.
I would 110% fully endorse that product.
Me too.
If Manscaped,
Well,
if
you
you're
have
out
to try
there-
it first because it
You can take a video.
clips your dong. You know, then maybe don't.
But it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
But
the ceramic blade.
It's a ceramic blade.
Jesus
That sounds
fucking
sharper.
Christ.
It's not. That's the
if
point.
anybody in the chat has scraped their dong using a lawnmower 3.0, let us know.
Yeah,
Jesus
what are the
Christ.
user reviews like?
Like, I don't know. Well, we're definitely not getting a sponsorship now.
We might.
Someone's asking Charlie what the formula for the spaghetti is.
You won't
and
know.
Charlie says, Johnny's sauce recipe is called Classico, but yes, I have the family recipe and I will take it to the grave.
Classico, buddy.
Fuck me.
One
I
for
don't know.
Classico.
Classico.
I'm sorry.
Charlie is the one that makes the sauce.
The
Like
Sicilian
she was-
mafia will
she's
come
the
after
sauce
me
boss.
if I tell
She's
you.
this. Charlie is the legitimate sauce boss and knows how to make my family recipe sauce.
You think you guys
hilarious.
will ever have a basis? Not as
No,
long
no.
as MacBooks exist.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no, we
plans.
won't.
Yo,
This
there's
is-
a lawnmower 4.0.
Oh, dude, they
Oh
upgraded.
shit.
Manscaped.
For real,
Hit us
everybody
up.
hit up Manscaped.
Let us
and be like,
advertise
hey,
your new fucking thing.
CARCOSA wants to zip their whips. Let's
Here's
go.
the thing: our tracksuits are tight. We gotta keep it in check.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude,
what
I
mean?
need to be as aerodynamic as possible.
That's what
I
I'm
don't know
saying.
if you guys hear how fast those kicks go, but any extra aerodynamics is appreciated.
Them spin kicks, you be chafing, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Somebody said a serious question. I forgot.
I know. One future you would die to get. That's,
That's
what
the
it
one
was.
I was thinking.
Vincent Bennett.
Vincent Bennett for you? Oh, fuck, I don't know who I
Corey
would
Taylor.
want. I would
Corey
love like
Taylor.
Michael Barr from Volumes.
Michael Barr.
That'd be cool.
But the thing about the feature thing for me is I would want them to want to do it. I don't want it to be like a,
Yeah, like they
we'll
come to
pay
you and be like, "Hey, I want to do a
$1,000.
song."
Oh, well,
You
that's
know what I
like
mean?
probably never gonna happen.
No, but we're
no,
saying it's a
but this-
dream.
this
This man doesn't have dreams.
It
I'm
would make
sorry.
me feel better, like a lot more like stoked if they were like, "I like your band. I'd be happy to do a feature." I mean, we'll pay for it.
I don't
if we
think
have
that
to, but-
happens though. Like, that sounds weird to me. Like, what person would be like, "Hey, can I feature on your music?"
That's not what I'm saying, Andrew. I'm
Okay.
saying like I would talk to the person, and they're like, "Hell yeah, I love your band. Your music is cool. I'm happy to do a feature
Alright.
for
Okay,
you."
you want my honest answer? Sleazy P Martini from Guar.
What the fuck?
Like
This guy?
Oh my fucking
Dude,
God.
could you
Is
imagine?
that a thing?
Yeah, you're not into Guar.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Guar is?
I know what Guar
Sorry,
is. I
did
don't
I
know who that
sign
guy
it?
is.
Um,
That's insane.
so we've got some more things to sign. Real quick, filthy breakdowns. I see you're still in here.
Filthy Frank. That's
We,
the ultimate feature.
I saw you mention your name's Jeff, but I can't find your order. So feel free to drop your order number or just send us an email and we'll start it out after.
We'll get you.
Cool.
Aerodynamics. Someone says that's
Boxers-
very
That's
clever.
very clever. You're
I
very
like
funny.
I don't know. Somebody said boxers or briefs, sacks, whatever. Those are.
Sacks.
Sacks
Sacks are
are
like.
awesome.
Here's the thing. It's like the first time you buy them, you're like $30 for a pair of underwear. No way. I'll go to
It's
Walmart and get the
great,
whole
though,
pack. But then you get one. Somebody like a girlfriend will get you
Yeah,
one for
yeah.
Christmas. You're done.
All I have is sacks.
It's
Dude,
great.
That's all I have.
One time, I went to Winners and they had sacks for like $12 a pair, and I spent like $150 on
Dude,
sacks.
I
funny.
fucking bet.
Yeah, and I wish
They
I
make
bought more
socks,
now.
too.
Like they make swim shorts and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Sacks, hit us up.
They're a Kelowna
Yo,
company.
hear me out. Carcosa Sacks suit.
Oh, okay. Filthy Breakdown's name is not Jeff.
Got
He
it.
wants to be like, my name is Jeff. You got it? Yeah.
Um,
You get it? You get it? Yeah.
Very good.
Man's
Okay,
talking
so
about
my dad won't
martinis.
send any more
Oh,
super
Tyler.
chats.
Yeah, you,
Tyler.
please don't send more super chats. We'll do that for you. Don't worry, man.
Yeah, Tyler,
Yeah.
I'll draw
We'll,
a dick
we'll
on
do
you
the-
the next time I see
We'll
you.
do the Carcosa Big Chungus thing. We'll set it
Do
aside.
you want the chungus or the dick? Let us know.
Yeah,
What is
Tyler-
this?
No,
Oh, is
Filthy
this a separate
Breakdowns
thing?
wants a Carcosa Big Chungus written on it.
Oh,
Okay.
Just
Like,
write it?
Get Johnny to
Okay.
draw the big chungus.
Can you? I can
You
write
probably
it.
could. You
I
did
can't
the fucking
draw
GP logo. You could. That was impressive that you did
That
that.
was pretty impressive.
I mean, I used to.
Yeah,
draw.
but you
I
like
used to draw all
trace.
the
You
time.
like
Okay,
trace
Johnny-
a little
Johnny's
bit.
I didn't
gonna-
trace it. I referenced
like-
it.
Here's the thing. If it's terrible, we can afford to throw it a CD.
No, we're not doing
I'm
that.
not throwing this.
Carcosa Big Chungus. Just write it.
No, it's draw it. We gotta
Wait,
draw
hold
it.
up, hold up. I think that's what he said.
We gotta draw it. Yo, tell us if you want us to draw it.
Let's
Please.
skip this one for now.
Dude, I cannot guarantee I can draw it.
Yeah, but it's special.
He just says write it.
Oh, yeah, but let him speak. Maybe now he's gonna be like, no, draw it. I don't know.
Big
I think
Chungus'
Charlie.
dick. Hell yeah.
I'll take Jeff for $200. Jeff. Have you guys seen that?
No.
My name is Jeff.
Jefferty?
Yeah,
Jeopardy.
he says to draw
Alright, I
it.
say to draw it.
Okay,
Johnny will try. It's gonna look.
You're gonna have to give me a minute then. I have
Yeah.
to literally go back here.
I'll take over
Where's
for
it
now.
gonna go?
Don't
Where
worry,
do
don't
you
worry.
want it on the front, dude? Like, where do you want it?
Probably on the front.
What
I would
about on the
imagine.
booklet? There might be more room in the booklet.
Yeah, but that's not as cool.
Yeah, but it's gotta be on the front. I would assume.
Okay.
Anyways, let us know. Filthy breakdowns. Chungus, Big Cosa. Love it.
Chungus.
You're making me work.
Okay, here, check this out. I got a line drawing for you here.
What else we got here? I need to get smuggled across the border.
No, I can probably do it like this.
This stream has just come off the fucking rails.
I'm gonna pop
It's
this.
gonna be really difficult.
Carcosa sticker packs and album art and logo. Well, we actually have that right here. So we do have stickers.
Yep.
We got our album art over there. The Anthology Hypnos Boy. And then we got these two logos. Those are all available right there if you want them.
Yeah. Place an order and you'll get one of those for free as well. So.
Yeah.
Oh, what are these stickers?
Jordan, favorite pieces of merch from the Anthology and Vermin drop? My personal favorite is the one Cooper is wearing right now, or the windbreaker of the same
The metallic
design.
gold thing is pretty fucking hard.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I've also like lived in these fucking shorts since I got them. I don't think
Same.
I've taken them off. It's great. Off the rails, indeed. Carcosa, big chungus, fungus, humongous. Very good.
Love it.
So if I want your vinyl test press signed, I need to add it to my online order. That's a question for you.
No, it's all good. I already saw you mention it, so I added it to your order already.
There you go. There's no extra cost for the signing, so if you go to our website right there, it's just the regular price of the CD and however much shipping is to your region, and we will sign it right now.
In fact, if you let us draw a dick, we'll pay you.
I don't think that's true.
Travis will pay you
that's on
for
you.
him to draw you dicks. So.
Phil, would you guys rather have a signature guitar or a signature guitar plugin? I would definitely rather have a signature guitar because I think that is a bigger flex and would look cooler. And like, I don't feel like I have necessarily a signature tone. I just use plugins that I think sound good or amps that I sound good. I don't really I have no idea how I would explain to someone what I would want a plugin to sound like, you know what I mean? But I could definitely design a fucking guitar.
I mean, I definitely try a bunch of different stuff when I'm working on guitar tones, so I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but
Blaise going to ask for dicks, great.
nice.
What is your favorite ramen flavor that's super random? I don't know, like spicy chicken probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Fireball probably.
Kimchi and stuff, just standard kimchi is good.
Yeah.
I don't. When you tell me ramen, I think of Mr. Noodles because I'm an uncultured piece
That's
of shit.
like
chicken
that's a
flavor.
form of ramen, one might say.
Yeah, it's not like the fucking eggs and leaves and shit.
Dude,
Leaves and shit.
all ramen comes with eggs.
I always get it
Disgusting.
without that,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Get the
it's
fucking
true.
eggs out of here. Fuck
Agree.
If Jordan's still in the chat, he said he would make us a Vanta Black hot sauce ramen.
I'll eat that for sure.
That sounds-
I'm still holding
that
you to
sounds
that, dude.
That sounds like we Phantom blast my asshole.
Oh, dude, 100% blasting.
Actually, I have a quick little.
Are you reading
funny
this, by the way,
long
for
story.
the order note stuff?
JC bought some.
There's
Yeah,
some stuff going on there.
fucking,
who
the
said that?
80s
Gearwalker, I got you.
Stores are the,
No
Yeah.
worries.
And
it was packaging with fire all over it.
Yeah,
I think Filthy Breakdowns
So, it was
just
like one of
added
the
some more
hottest
info
ones
as
we
well.
Okay, dope. You'll be ordering soon.
There you
Thanks,
go.
man.
Alright, what we got here? Chungus, fungus, Jesus Christ.
Getting Berserk vibes from the shirt.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that today. It's interesting. I love Berserk. The movies are awesome. I personally like the movies more than the anime. I know that's like a cardinal sin, and people will hate me for that, but I don't know. I prefer them personally.
Yeah, this is telling me y'all don't watch or look at enough Junji Ito stuff,
No,
which is a crime because that man is super underrated,
Yeah.
and he makes incredible manga stuff like this. But yeah, the design was actually made by Jonathan Lamentia, I believe it's pronounced, and he's a fantastic artist. So
Yeah.
go check him out.
William Earl. I don't understand how most signature guitar artists don't lose money on those deals. I don't really know. I've never had a signature guitar, so I'm not sure what the deal would entail. Just like how artists don't lose money on signature. I mean, it's usually not the artist that would be paying.
Lose money.
If anything, it would be the company that makes the signature that would lose money, I guess. But
How would you even lose money in the first place?
well, I guess if it's like a production guitar, let's say, and they
People
make
don't
like
buy
100
them.
and
Yeah.
they can't sell them. But I feel like that doesn't really happen that often anymore because the only artists that get like a model
Yeah.
of that magnitude, they probably only make like fucking 20 or something, or they're like such big artists that there's no way it's gonna fail. Like fucking, you know, James Hetfield or something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Or they're done on a pre-order basis, like what Balaguer Guitar does, for example, right? Like they have the Devon from the Acacia strain, and it's like, I don't know how many of those they sell, but they make them one at a time, so there's not really a way to lose money on that, right?
Yeah.
At least that's what I think. I don't fucking know.
You guys know anything, folks?
Yeah. Jordan says, wow, you remembered that? I tried it out and it got a little weird because of the blueberry taste.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be the weird factor.
Fair enough. Ty, what crack does Johnny smoke to get those fucking screams? Those screams are sick.
I don't smoke any crack.
He says he doesn't smoke any crack.
I don't
Preferably
think I've
zero
ever seen
crack.
Johnny smoke anything except for the microphone, you know what I'm saying? Well,
Yeah, big doink microphones.
I was gonna say big doink, yeah.
Are you still doing cameo videos? Yes, me and Johnny do cameo videos. You can find us on there by searching Bena Carcosa. Thank you.
Filthy breakdowns. I see you. I see you just placed your order. I appreciate that. We did your Johnny's working.
Johnny's
on a big
been
chungus
drawing
right
for
here,
a
actually.
while, dude.
He's been drawing up a storm. So
It's really hard. I'm trying my very best. So
He's putting in the time and the effort for you.
it's a lot of effort going into this.
Jacko's back. Welcome back. Joshua, do you prefer dubbed anime or subtitles? I always watch subtitles personally. And these two guys don't watch anime, so it doesn't matter.
Watch like King of the Hill. Does that count?
The best anime. Season 2 for Junji Ito. I'm still waiting for like the movie or whatever to come out.
Yeah, honestly, the first season was pretty cool. There was like, it wasn't too bad, but I'm very stoked for the new Uzumaki movie. So that's gonna be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
What else are we
Let me
supposed to
see
be adding
it.
to
Let me
this?
Hold on, I think he
Well,
only
signatures
has, like,
as
a
well.
belly, like
That he doesn't have like a belly.
He's
or
pretty
what?
fat, dude.
no, but like
Dude, he's looking fucking
Oh,
thick.
yeah.
He's looking thick or what? Let's see.
Yeah, it's just like kind of like a round thing.
You gotta take a picture of that before we send it for
Yeah,
sure.
well, we got.
you guys are gonna have your minds.
Let me
blown.
see. Let me see.
Let's
Let's
show
show the camera. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. He's good.
God damn.
Dude, I tried my best, man.
Hey, we got the big chungus here.
Oh my god!
Dude,
it like kind of like lines up with the design.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do with so much shit on the album cover, but I did.
Hypnos is coming out of the chungus.
He's coming out of that
That's
chunk.
crazy.
Yo, if y'all aren't ordering stuff and asking us to put big chunguses on your order, y'all are missing out.
Please
just
don't make
big
me do it
dogs.
again.
Oh my
It's so
God.
fucking hard. Where are we just signing it normally, or you're
Probably, yeah.
for?
Get in the robot, Bobby. Don't forget the propane. I got you, Jordan. I've been watching the new Evangelion. Or I've been working my way up to it. I can't wait for it.
We got some more up there we missed.
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll.
You guys are heavy as fuck. Thank you.
RDM. Was just watching the Why Your Thalriff Suck video. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for checking that
Signing
out.
that one or
That
what?
was a little while ago.
Probably in a minute. Let's just make sure we.
Prod, I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry, but do you guys sign shirts also? We don't have any merch to sign, so we were just doing CDs today. I don't know.
I mean, if you specifically ask
Yeah.
when you do order, we can probably do that.
Yeah, place your order, and before you do, just make sure to make a note, and we will sign, whatever you guys want. Stickers, CDs, vinyl.
Why are you so close to me?
I don't know. I'm just here.
He's just vibing.
vibing, bro.
Can we get a CARCOSA anime or manga? Originally, we actually wanted to do an anime music video, like hire someone to make an original anime for
Fucking
Vermin,
expensive.
but it didn't work out, and it was also like $20,000. So obviously, we didn't do that.
You
I
But that would
did
be
donating
sick.
to the chat though, and who?
I did
Yeah.
reach out to some animators though, and we did get some decently priced stuff. We just kind of ended up.
but they
not
ended
going
up
with
like
it.
not really replying.
For a little different
Yeah.
stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. It would be cool though. Maybe one day. Show me how to be deathcore daddy.
Blast says order placed. I want to see my dicks though. That shit's gonna take a while to get here. Travis, he wants some dicks.
On
My man.
Oh my God.
I think I see the order
Yeah,
too.
big veiny triumphant fucker, you know, just like super bad style.
Jesus Christ.
All right, yo, Joshua, I see you out
Veiny
here.
triumphant
You
motherfucker.
want a dick on this? Travis will draw it.
That's
So
insane.
Yo, maybe I can make it so like the wave in the design looks like the vein on the dick.
Any news on the CARCOSA shower curtain, Travis? Is that a thing we're doing?
Oh fuck!
I didn't know
Somebody
about that.
asked. Somebody asked me about that.
that was
yeah.
Tyler, your friend, bro.
Oh my god! Yeah, we should make that happen.
Maybe. Do you guys fuck with the new Resident Evil anime on Netflix? I didn't even know that existed, so I have not seen it. Are you guys into Jujutsu Kaisen? I've watched it. I think it's awesome. I doubt any of you have. Probably not. Anime stuff, sorry. Johnny, that's actually incredible for the Big Chungus. He's very happy.
Oh, dude, I'm glad you liked it because I did a pretty, in my opinion, not a great job. So I'm glad you think so.
Johnny working hard on that drawing right now. Just for that, he doesn't have to face the Undertaker tonight.
Well, who said that?
Filthy
Filthy
Breakdowns.
Breakdowns.
Oh shit, dude!
Apparently
Are
you
gonna
were about
fuck
to
me?
die, dude.
What's going on?
that
Here?
fucking Undertaker was
Holy
gonna come
shit,
for you.
dude.
You're gonna die.
I got you. Don't worry. You get
Big
your
Chunkosa.
If I ever see you resell that, I'll be pissed. That one's for you, man. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, that's on Metal and Core
Oh my
Collectors.
God.
Big Chunkosa car.
Alright. Jesus.
Alright.
Some Halo Infinite questions. I don't know about that. I'll probably play it, but I'm not like a huge Halo fan.
I mean, they got the whole, essentially the whole free-to-play
Yeah.
thing. I would be.
It'll be like Warzone.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that.
Yeah.
Although
When
I
you-
wasn't a big Halo guy when I was growing up either.
Yeah,
but I
we
would
have
do
some
it.
friends that will play with us, so I'll probably play with them. But outside of that, I'm not like dying to play it, you know.
Is this your dick
I'm
one?
thinking like it goes from front to back, and these are all the veins.
Oh, you're drawing a dick right
Dude,
now?
wow, that's, yeah. Are we supposed to sign it too?
I'm assuming I wouldn't get something signed with a dick.
And no,
No signature?
Oh, he added
Maybe like, yo, some
Yeah, he added
names.
a note. He said, "I want a dick drawn by every member, please and thank you."
I'm getting the biggest
shit.
one. So.
Okay,
All right,
that's fine.
save some space.
All right.
Leave some
all right.
space for the rest of us.
We'll do that. Was that for Blah, or who was that for?
Yeah, that's for Vlad.
Blah, you're crazy,
You're
dude.
crazy, man.
Phil says, "Have my
Amazing.
babies, Travis, in particular." So,
I don't want kids, but thank you.
there you go.
It's appreciated.
The baby convertible. Okay. Got a tune up for the night. Just wanted to let you all know that I appreciate the tunes you make. They hit home and make work bearable. Can't wait for my merch bundle whenever vinyl show up. Thank you so much, Dalton.
That's the shit we love to
Yeah.
hear.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
very
Thank
happy
you.
that you like the album.
We
And thanks for
appreciate-
buying something.
Yeah, appreciate the patience with the vinyls. Everything in the world with vinyls is backed up right now, so thank you.
Oh, he says he will not sell it. He will literally get it framed when he gets it.
Fuck
So
yeah.
You're good.
Good, dude.
What else we got here? What is your favorite guitar brand? The one that I play the most is probably one of my Arcidas 080Rs or 070Rs. And I know Johnny's answer will be the
It's
same.
the same. We need to get Cooper in that too.
Yeah, my
Trying to
favorite
hustle
right
him.
now is Kiesel, because that's what I'm used to and familiar with. But I do love Baina's Aristides. So
Yeah, fuck your Aristides. He likes
No, that's
mine
fine.
I have not
better.
played
He hasn't
Johnny's a
played
whole lot
mine.
actually.
No.
We'll
I
get
have
Cooper one day. We'll get him in there.
We'll figure it out.
K-Dog, someone draw a tiny weasel dick. I got you.
Yeah.
Every time you look at chat,
Just,
Harry
like,
Potter
finishing it,
guy.
it's fucking.
Dude, that
I
was
don't know what that is.
Because
It's like a
you're.
hammerhead.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Keep
There you
forgetting
go.
about that.
Mad Eye Moody over here. There you go. There you go.
How about that twist in that movie, though? Hey, like, who would have thought that he was in a box?
What the fuck is wrong with you? What's the status on the vinyls?
Status on the vinyl. Currently, we're just waiting for the test presses. It's a whole process right now with the vinyl, unfortunately, from manufacturing. And we're just waiting for it to come in on our end, and we'll let you guys know as soon as we start making progress.
It's gonna come. It just might be a little bit longer,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
right now we've quoted about September to October for y'all for shipping. So
William, do you suffer from noise in your guitar signal going directly into interface? Does the mix bury it? I did for a while, and then I bought a power conditioner, and that resolved my issue. Johnny needs a power conditioner because he has that issue.
I'm
right
currently
now.
having that issue because I live in an old building, and I need a power conditioner really bad because I'm getting a lot of noise through my interface.
Yeah. We'll probably answer like one or two more, and then we gotta head out. So
yeah,
we'll finish all the signings for sure, though.
yeah. Any last requests for signings? Drop them in the chat before we head out.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, we do gotta get going here, though. String gauge question, classic. You can find my string gauges in the description. I won't talk about that, though. Filthiest breakdown you guys can think of. I don't know, man. That Demolisher
The
breakdown.
fucking dude, the one in Abyssal Mouth.
True, that's a good one.
Dude, I think Beware is
Beware is
even
Any,
scarier.
dude, honestly, any Humanity's Last Breath song.
Yeah, I think
Pretty much.
Beware is 100% the scariest one. I think.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's probably just gonna do it then.
oh, hold up, we got Grant. Just placed his order. Yo, thank you. And he
Custom
says
art.
custom art.
All right, we'll do that.
What do you want?
He says surprise me. It could be anything.
Fine.
All right, we'll do that and then get going here.
How's the? Wow.
Oh my god.
Look at the
You
hand.
left-
The hand is finishing it off too.
Who? Blad. This is for
That's
you,
insane.
buddy.
Yeah, this is your cock.
Look at that.
All right,
Look
A
at
work
the, dude,
of-
the,
a
the
true work
fucking
of
waves
art.
of the veins and everything.
that's insane.
The balls are on the one side.
I'll draw the weasel dick.
Good, dude.
The balls.
This is that's the weasel dick right there. It's just like
Holy fuck!
What is
It
that?
looks like a smudge.
You gotta
Yeah.
sign it. You gotta sign it.
I'll do it really
dude,
small too.
We're all drawing.
There you go.
Wow.
We're all drawing our
This
own,
is
essentially.
gonna get demonetized. So
Nah,
quick.
nah, it's
Nah,
fine. It's
nah.
fine.
Like at some point in time, do dicks become like inappropriate and we get canceled for this? Like,
It'll be fine.
like
No, definitely not.
All
I
right.
feel like as long as we do some vag as well, then it's equal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sick. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
We gotta get going here. Be done. Cause we're just gonna go to sleep and shit.
Tyler, thanks for the music, boys. Wish you all the best, and looking forward to continuing to support us in the future. Man, thank you.
We love you.
You are
Thank you
amazing.
so much.
Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah. And like just real quick, I'd guess just say our goodbyes for the night.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for asking for a dong. Here, I got
Thank you
signed
for
mine
watching. Thank you for ordering all these CDs. We'll continue signing and get them all out to you guys ASAP. And go check out the full album if you haven't already, or if you watched this whole stream and want to check it out again, go do that.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Thanks for buying all the stuff and hanging out, asking questions, and yeah.
All right.